Every show needs to have an ending. Whether that ending is good or bad, the show has ended all in all at the end of the day. Fortunately for Ninjago fans, Ninjago has not ended yet. Yay! Or were we the unfortunate ones to have our favorite show bound in the clutches of Lego as a cash cow? Okay, that cash cow thing might have been over the top a little bit, but still. There are very few people who think that Ninjago should have ended long ago. Or there are a lot of people who think that. I don't know, I have been in the Ninjago community for a long time. I've been playing Undertale lately. But me personally, maybe it should have ended a long time ago. Maybe it shouldn't have. But if Ninjago were to end, which season would be the best ending? The show had a few close calls with official endings, but if Ninjago were to actually end, which one would have been the best one?
This is the final battle.
I am the ultimate spinjitzu master!
The first ending was originally going to be season 2. And to be honest, it would have been a good ending. It looked like an ending, it felt like an ending. Mostly the episodes including the Dark Island and the Overlord. Everything before that was all fine. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but it mostly felt like filler. I like what they did in the first season. They explored the main 4 ninja, and then in season 2 it was all just about Lloyd, and then after that the show was going to end. But my main gripe with this ending was that it came too early in season 2. Okay, maybe it's a little too harsh to judge the ending of the season like that by saying that it came too early, because they didn't know that Ninjago was going to continue after season 2. They thought it was just going to end there and a show full of furries was going to be better than it. And the final battle at the end of the season didn't really feel all that final. Like, it just felt so underwhelming on rewatch. It was basically just a few hits. I know there was more fighting in the episode, but like, I'm talking about like the main fight between the Overlord and Lloyd. Like, it didn't even feel all that good. Like, on rewatch, it didn't really feel like the best battle. Like, the fight in Return of the Overlord was way better than the one in the final episode of the season. Sorry if I sounded like a condescending jerk there for a moment there, but come on, the final battle wasn't really that good. It was just alright. But all in all, the season is good and would have been a good ending for Ninjago, but it would have been too soon and the final battle wasn't that good. 7 out of 10 for it being an ending.
Episode 65, The Hands of Time.
Hands of Time. No. Just no. This is a bad ending. I see why it would be an ending. Lloyd's a master. An old lesson came back that was told in the first season, and now it's being told again in the 7th season. I see why it would end here. But it would have been a bad one because of 2 reasons. 1, the season sucked, and 2, we wouldn't have these amazing Ninjago seasons right now. Also, I know I was a dumb child, but even I was confused here. What was this reversal scene at like the final episode in Lost in Time? What was this? How did they reverse everything? Did they just concentrate or believe or something? I was genuinely confused here. Is there something that I'm not getting that I should get to understand this scene? Am I missing something that I should have gotten before? 4 out of 10 ending.
Episode 95, The Darkness.
Okay, not gonna lie, March of the Oni would have been a good ending. And when I first watched it, I was ready for Ninjago to end. Like, I was ready for the entire series to end. We wouldn't have anything else after it. The final fight in the season was alright. I liked the fight. Oh my god, what is that thing? Also, why does Nia have the scythe? Is it because she was Cole's first love interest? But I really wish that they made the Oni a bit more threatening than them just smoking on weed and producing black smoke. Like, these guys were built up and foreshadowed for 2 whole seasons, and when they finally come in March of the Oni, they just turned out to be okay. Like, these guys were said to be demon warlords, and I thought they were going to be the size of dragons and have like the powers of the 3 Oni masks, but I ain't see one single demon with 4 arms. If we saw a little bit more development with the Oni and saw more of their power, maybe the season would have been a little bit better. It's a low possibility, but I really do hope we get to see the Oni again in Dragons Rising, because the Oni could have been so much better. And the first 3 episodes were surprisingly paced very well, but it just felt rushed in the 4th episode in my opinion. I think it would have been better if the season was 2 more episodes longer, mostly so that I can hear Cole say episode 100 in the title card. Then the ending would have been perfect, and I would have discarded everything else. When I saw that the episode was called Endings and saw the March of the Oni posters, I was ready for the show to end. The golden weapons of Spinjitzu came back. The ninja teams up with Garmadon like in season 1. They all came together to do the Tornado of Creation. And Lloyd saw the first Spinjitzu master in his dream. So I was ready for it all to end. Until I saw a trailer for season 11. And I was so confused and surprised at how good the animation looked. And I was also a little bit glad that the show didn't end yet. Anyways, another 7 out of 10 ending. Okay, I didn't like Crystallize's ending all that much. In my reaction videos, it looked like I enjoyed it a lot. But on rewatch, my opinion has drastically changed. But I did love the fight between the Golden Ultra Dragon and the Overlord, because that's how I wanted the final battle in season 2 to go down, and it just looked so cool. I just wish that they made the ninjas' dragon forms more stronger and showed more of Golden Oni Lloyd and what they were both capable of. Because honestly, their first impression was pretty weak. But something that I really did love in the ending was the retcon that they did with the Overlord and the Devourer. Because when you look back, a few things do start to make sense. Like his stone army coming back to life, for example. Also, as good as that retcon was, everything just felt so rushed. Like, was that why Golden Oni Lloyd didn't have that good of an appearance? And it was just like a solid 18 seconds of screen time, maybe even 20 seconds. It almost makes me wish that we got the dark ending that Tommy and Drayson was talking about on the TTV channel. Cause at least in that ending, we would have gotten to see more of Golden Oni Lloyd. So I give this ending a 6 out of 10. But for the could have been dark ending, I give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, so do I think that Ninjago should have ended? Yes, it should have ended at season 10. I'm not saying that I hate every single Ninjago season past March of the Oni, for the most part at least. It's just that I feel like that Ninjago is past its expiration date and LEGO just doesn't want it to die out. But at the same time, there isn't really much of an ending so far in the Ninjago series where it feels conclusive to the entire franchise. And I'm saying that March of the Oni is close, but not close enough. And if Ninjago was going to end at March of the Oni, maybe that season could have had a few more episodes. And if that were the case, maybe March of the Oni would have been that conclusive ending that I was hoping for. And probably could have developed the Oni a little bit more and showed us more of what they were capable of. And then when Ninjago ends, that will be our new beginning. But right now, it's not close enough. But if it was written my way, me personally, I would have had Ninjago season 2 ending be Ninjago's actual ending, but it would have came way later in the series. And you know what? You remember how I said that I gave Ninjago season 2's ending a 7 out of 10? Scratch that, 8 out of 10 now. Also, hey, that runtime is looking a little long for a video like this, don't you think?